Okay. All right. So we're going. So this is so Sergio uh and I met on Omegle yesterday, and we got cut short for I, I forget if it was like for a computer quality thing or whatever, or time was running out, but we're here again to talk.
Sir.
So yeah, so what's going on today? What's the deal?
Not much. I just been working on some projects for my channel on YouTube. So yeah, as you may know, I'm a YouTuber content creator. Uh, I love doing vlogs, but it's more of playing them out. If you get what I'm trying to say, it's not just like we go out and like shoot for fun. Like me and my team, we plan it out, and yeah, we enjoy doing it, and that's what I like to do. And I've been working on ways to promote my content, for example, with there's TikTok now, there's Snapchat. There's a lot of stuff that you can promote your stuff with. And that's what I've been really trying to take advantage of because like in TikTok you can just blow up. But
S-
yeah, that's what I'm currently working on right now.
So what kind of got you into wanting to do this, and what's the kind of message that you're hoping to get out there?
So what got me into like starting to create content was during like quarantine. So I'm 16, right? I'm a teenager. Like every teenager likes to have fun. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, everyone always wants to have fun.
yeah,
Can speak for the old people.
yeah. You like you look back on those days and you really like just cherish those days, you know? So yeah, with me, I was having fun, you know, just doing what every teenager would do. And then whenever the pandemic hit, I don't know what to do because like no one did because like no one like really experienced like anything like this before because like a global pandemic was never a thing. So yeah, I was kind of lost with like what to do. Like, dang, I can't go see my friends. I can't go out. I can't go to parties. I can't do any of this stuff. So I was clueless, just bored. School online sucked. So I was trying to find hobbies. Not even. I was just like looking on YouTube. Like I like watching YouTube. I always did, and I always just knew how to edit a video pretty well. And then it just hit me. I was like, why not just start trying out YouTube? So I did during quarantine. It was fun. I liked it, and I don't know how, but like my passion for it kept on like growing. Like think of it as a chart, right? It just kept on like increasing and increasing and increasing, and it never stopped. And if for the people that know me, they know that like I do something and then I just stop. Like I never followed through with something. For example, if it's like
Mm.
playing soccer, I stopped playing soccer or tennis or track. You know, like I never really stick with something. So me sticking with something for a while means like that has to be it. Like that's the thing like I have to do.
So what have been some of the things that you've been doing to keep yourself going? You know, for the people watching who also feel like they can get stuck, like what advice do you have for them?
Honestly, you gotta. There's a saying. I forgot where. Okay, so it's like no. Once you like give it everything you have, once you really start striving, because there's like a point where you can do it for fun, and then there's a point when like you really want to make something out of it. You have to like sacrifice some things, like your time, or if it's your money, or your weekends because you have to do it, or your weekdays, or hours of sleep. And what always helps me to remember not to quit is just to remember all the pain and like the struggles you went through just to get there. So like, what will be the point to just give up now when you made it so far already? So that's
Mm.
honestly what drives me every time. Every time I lose doubt, that's that's what helps me like keep on going, keep on pushing. I already gave up so much. Yeah, and
Wow.
I'm like starting.
So yeah, so so you look back and think like all of the effort that you put into some videos and stuff, like it would all be is this the way that you frame it? Like it would all be for nothing if I just stop now? Is that, or do you think about it differently?
Yeah, cause like you put in so much time into something and then you just give it up like that. Like like was it really worth it just to like do do all of that and then just give up all of a sudden, I was being a quitter. If you really think about it, I really is. And
Hmm.
I've quit a lot of things in my life, but for some reason, this thing, YouTube, like it's just always been with me since started with me editing videos, like short edits, like montages, and then it slowly evolved and evolved to like me filming myself short films, and then somehow I just picked up the camera, started recording myself, and yeah, I just fell in love with it, and I haven't stopped. I've been so I could say I've been doing videos since I was 12. So for me to
That's
carry
great.
on, thing, it's it
Yeah,
it really says something. Yeah.
yeah. That's great. I mean, like starting so young and like gaining the experience, now where you're at a point where you're 16 and you have like a foundation in this thing, and I mean, that's great. It's a testament. I think like so many things though, like in our culture, like our culture is so driven by being hard on ourselves and like this idea of kind of like labels or judgments about ourselves, where it's like, oh, like I'm lazy or I'm a quitter, and like those labels, like if anything, I mean, I understand the importance of them because it helps us to like move in a different direction that may be more productive, right? In a sense, but like in another sense, it's
Okay. So it froze for like 20.
oh
Yeah.
oh did it really? Oh
Yeah.
shoot!
Yeah. Yeah. Like when you started saying whatever you were saying. So we can just like start that part like right now. Like whatever you were
Sure,
saying. You said
yeah.
something you yeah.
Yes, well, I think like it's important in a way to have an idea of how we can improve ourselves, but in another sense, like those kind of judgments of like, oh, I'm lazy or I'm a quitter, like i I think it also distances ourselves from like understanding that we are enough already, and like the sooner I feel like the sooner that we can just be okay with being ourselves, and like the easier the flow will be, the creative flow, and I don't know. Does that resonate with you at all?
So all right, what you're trying to say is that like once you have that flow, you can't let it go. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh no, I'm. I guess what I'm saying is like from what I guess when you were saying like, oh, like whenever I would like start something, like I wouldn't be able to like finish it, and
Yeah.
that's like
Yeah.
what quitters do, and like you labeling yourself as a quitter is like being hard on yourself, and but there's really no need for that, because if anything, being hard on yourself in that way may inhibit the creative flow and you being able to just be yourself and doing what you love to do. And to to you, like, does that have any resonance at all, or for you, like, kind of does that label help to motivate you in a way, or I guess in what's
Okay.
the purpose, how is that helpful for you?
Okay, so with me, like I've always been hard on myself. Like even as a kid, like if I do it wrong, like I gotta fix it. And
Mm.
not that that's how I was raised. It's just that's just me pushing myself because like I don't depend on anyone. I really depend on myself. So if I let myself off, if I just take it easy, I know no one's gonna push me to do better in life. So I really need someone, which is myself, to push and to keep on going because if I don't excel in something, then I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna make
Sorry, Sergio, this internet, dude. Yeah, sorry, you froze for a second there too, man. This my internet just sucks, dude. It really sucks. I need to get
I
a
got
home.
you. I got you.
Um,
But
um, but you
yeah.
you were saying like that that's very important for you to keep pushing.
So yeah, it is because if if I don't if I don't push myself, then no one's really gonna push me. And if no one pushes me, if I don't push myself, I'm not gonna get anywhere. For example, like if I know I did something and I did it bad, I'm like, you suck. Like fix it, do better.
Hmm.
And then that's what helps me because like okay, how can I compare it? Say I put out a video, right?
Mm.
and it's not good. But no one tells me that, and I know that. But I'm like, oh, it's okay, it's cool. But even though deep down I know it's not. But for me, how I do it, like if I know it's trash, like I'm gonna tell myself it's trash. You can do better. Like you don't.
I guess. Oh my God, this fucking internet. This is incredible. This is insane. I'm so mad. Oh my God, dude. Why do I even do this?
Okay.
Sergio, I'm sorry. Why do I even fucking do this? I don't get it, man.
Right.
Like, well, yeah, no. Well, I guess, man, like we're in the we get into you're saying such interesting things and like at least like for me when you're saying like oh like I see a video and I think it's trash like like I wonder to what extent is that framing of it of something as like being trash, like you creating trash. Like I bet you that nothing that you do is trash, right? Froze again. Yeah, I'm not doing this, man. I'm not fucking doing this anymore. Sergio, is this
Okay.
my internet? Is this like what is this? Is this mine? Does this happen to
Uh,
you a lot, or like is it both of us, or what do you think?
I think it's both of us. I mean, my internet sometimes is unstable, but
Dude, mine is sucking right now. It's never this bad. I'm sorry about that.
don't worry,
But
it's just mine has full bars. But
um,
we'll work through it. But yeah, you were saying we'll go off of that.
well, yeah, I'm guess I just wonder like for you like the way that you phrase it like that something is trash. Like I think I understand what you mean by it, right? Like it's something that needs to improve, but like why not say it like that or frame it like that instead of trash? Because I feel like if you say to yourself that your stuff is trash, then that's just you being harder on yourself more and maybe the things that will come after you frame yourself as that's trash will be less you, will be less creative, will have less of your flavor. Like, do you see what I mean?
Yeah,
What do
yeah.
you think? Yeah, I mean, like I'm just bouncing ideas with
Oh
you.
yeah, yeah, I know what you're trying to say. And then for majority of people, like that's how like, for example, like depression can start. That's a good way. That's a good way to say it.
Right.
Depression can start. But with me, I've never been depressed. Honestly, like I can put it on my life. Like I've honestly never been depressed in my life. I've always been I never look back on the past. I just keep on moving forward, and that's something good with me. So like, if I'm gonna keep on moving forward, I don't want anything to be bad that I've done in the past. So I got to make sure everything I've done in the past is perfect. And me saying like, for example, my I made a promise with myself uh, that so when I first started YouTube, like you used to have to put out content. Like you're a creator yourself, you just have to put
Oh
out
yeah,
content.
totally. I'm just yeah.
Yeah, you just got to put out content, and that's how you start. But then once you get to a point where you know what's good and what's bad, so that there at that moment, like I made a promise with myself that I'm never gonna post like one shit like piece of video. I'm never gonna post like one shitty video ever, unless like no, there's like no excuse. Like if I post one shit video, I gotta take it down and redo it again. Like there's no excuses. Like every video I have to put out has to be good. It has to be great. If not, then I messed up, and then that's when I get mad at myself and I gotta fix it. So like, have you ever heard the harder the fall, the higher the triumph. You get that? Have you heard something like that?
Yeah, I think
It
I
goes something
understand that.
like that, and it's true because every time I fall hard, I come back a lot harder, and that really helps me like move forward, and
Yeah.
that's why I'm honestly like hard on myself. It just helps me keep on pushing and pushing.
For you, like, do you like is the possibility that like your opinion of your stuff as bad could could be like very good or like some people may like if there's some blemishes with something with a video or something does that ever do you ever think that maybe other people could see that as endearing or see that as like I don't know like just
Okay.
you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
What I do is like Before I upload a video, I revision it with my team. So it's either friends or family, and
Hmm.
yeah, so one or two people revisioning my content, and I check, I look at like how they're reacting to the video. So if they have a if they look entertained, then it's good, right? But if they're distracted, like they get a notification on their phone and they're not looking at their and if they're not looking at the video, then that means that it's not entertaining and it's bad. So it's not just what I
Mm.
think; it's I can just like tell off of like what people see, and if it's not entertaining for them, it's not going to be entertaining for other people. Meaning it's bad, and I gotta do better. So I edit it again, I re-edit it, I see what can be improved, and then once I did the best to my ability, I revision it again, and if they like it, then that's when it's to go. And that's how I post my content. Honestly, like it started off with me, but it's like branching out to a team. So yeah,
A
I need
group
more.
effort. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
it's a group. It's a group effort. So if one person doesn't do their part, then it's not going to turn out good.
Well, so how about like how about your family and all of this? Is your family like pretty supportive of your interests and everything? And what's that like?
Yeah, they like that I have like a passion. For example, all this they like it. They support it. When I just hit 1,000, they congratulated me on YouTube. So they do support it. It's just to an extent, as I said earlier, they really support it to an extent. Meaning, like yeah, it's a fun side. Their word just a fun. It's a fun side job. You go to college and you do YouTube on the side. Fun, right? But with me, that's not how I want to do it. Like I want to. My plan is to right after high school, like give up everything I have, and then just literally dedicate every single day I have to YouTube. Which means no college, no other job. It's just straight up YouTube. So that's why these 2 years are really important for me to push out so I can do that. That's the one thing that I love. And you've always heard this, like follow your heart. And that's what my heart's trying to tell me.
That's absolutely it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like, yesterday we talked on our video. I kind of want to keep that video on there just for the sake of like the idea of what we were talking about yesterday, which is like this idea of destiny, right? Like I
If you
feel
want, we can you can ask those questions here, and then we
cool.
can just redo that. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you
I
did
mean,
good. I
that's
just didn't like off camera. Like I didn't do good on my part, so I just want to redo this. Yeah.
okay. That's absolutely fair. Absolutely fair.
Okay.
Yeah, like this idea of destiny, right? Like this kind of creative urge to build something, to like have a legacy,
Hmm.
and for it to be something of virtue, right? That's of your highest kind of mind, something that you create with your highest mind, invested in, is really important. And I don't know, is so for you, like looking forward, or what you're doing now, like what do you think is the message that you want to be, that you is really at your core?
So, well, if you can't tell already, I'm a Catholic. Yeah,
Mhm.
proud to be. And so I listen to what he has to say, and he's always like a played like a part of my life. Obviously, God, and I listen to what he has to tell me. And some people pray and they speak, right? I don't pray that way. I sit there, I listen to what he has to tell me, and I just simply do it. And it's always in different it's like in different messages. It's like he doesn't physically say it. Obviously, it's not like, oh, you have to do this. Like now, like
Yeah, it's not like a dude like on a headset. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. It's not like a voice chat, nothing like that. It's just like small messages. So, and by all of that, I figured out. Long story short, I can tell a long story, but we don't have time for that. But the short story
We have as
is
much time as you'd like, man.
okay. But that's cool. But yeah, so just basically, I just ended up realizing that my job on this planet on this earth is to entertain. It's just entertain people, leave them like with a smile, on their face, or just get them motivated to get out of their beds and go do something, you know,
Mm.
just fill them up with this energy, like this light. And that's like, if that wasn't, honestly, I believe like everyone serves a purpose in this world, and if that's not like my purpose, like then there's nothing really, because like everyone has a purpose. Like you can name one person, I can tell you that person is gonna or already has a purpose.
Has the potential. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. So I realized what my purpose is, and if it really wasn't that, I probably wouldn't be alive right now, because there's people that come and go, and that means that they already served their purpose. But I'm still here. I'm still breathing. Like I woke up today, meaning that I haven't like finished my job. I still got things to do, meaning entertain. And when my time's up, and my time's up. But
Mm.
I'm I think I'm still alive. So yeah.
So, so growing up, did you grow up Catholic? Were your parents both Catholic?
Yeah, yeah, we're all Catholic. Usual Catholic family, church, Sunday, Catholic school.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I go on retreats. Like they didn't tell me to. I'd always go on retreats. Part of my team. I met half of my team on a retreat, and that's how we grew together and we got tight. And that's actually who I'm gonna. So people, just random people I met on a retreat, is I'm gonna be moving in with them after I graduate. They're losing part of my team, and just imagine that, like, it's literally meant to be like God like brought me and those boys together like for this purpose.
It's
Honestly,
exciting, man. It's
yeah,
very exciting.
like everyone has a plan, and see how like he puts in like little pieces together, like he's working his magic.
Yeah, that's I mean that you have you- that you have the tenacity to just like go and do it and like go against kind of social convention and be like, I don't need college, like what I want is pulling me this way and to go for it, man. That's
Hmm.
bravery.
Yeah, yeah, it's scary too. Honestly, you need big balls for that. Yeah.
What is scary about it?
So that's my only like option. So it's like I can be amazing and not get the recognition, for example. And if I don't get the recognition, I don't start my platform, and I end up with like no job, because like it's either I go to college, I can have a decent job, live a decent life, the usual family, kids, decent home. I can live that life, but I just didn't want to do that. Like I knew that wasn't for me. Like I knew I really didn't. I didn't fit in with the crowd. I knew there was like just something different that I had to do, and I realized that this is what it is, and it's gonna be there. Like everyone, it's hard on everyone. It's just in different levels. So for me, it's being completely different, because you don't see a lot of not high school dropouts. You don't see like a lot of people that don't go to college. Like people that have like everything. Like my parents could provide for me. Obviously, they could send me to a good college, but I just I simply don't want that, because like what's the point if you wake up every day, like, and like you get up out of your bed and you're just disappointed in yourself. Like what kind of life is that? Like I want to be able to wake up, know that I did the right thing and I'm doing what I love. And that's YouTube. That's creating, and maybe even expanding more off of that. But
Mm. Hmm.
yeah,
Well,
like yeah.
Well, I'm interested too, like kind of zooming out into like from your life and everything now into kind of the culture in which we live, like
Mhm.
social media and school and everything, and the state that you live in, and not the city, but the state. Like what are your opinions of social media? What are your opinions of education these days, and also like where you're living?
So I live in Texas, yeah,
Hmm.
and it's huge here. Everything's bigger in Texas. You know the saying. Um, Social media, it can be good, obviously. It can be helpful in many ways. It can be bad. It can be negative. There can be a lot of hate, a lot of positivity. It just depends on the people that are in social media. For example, there's a video, you can either choose to be positive or you can choose to be negative. But what's that gonna do? What's that really gonna do? And it all depends how you use the platform. The biggest platforms right now for like Gen Z kids: Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, for example. You seen there's been a bunch of people that are really depressed because of what people do on social media, and that's just that's like not how it should be. Like social media, it should be something to um, help people learn, educate, and it really sucks that there's a lot of people using it for negativity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about educate? Like, what about school? What like how is school helpful for you, and in what ways do you think
Honestly,
it's like detrimental?
everyone needs school. Everyone needs to be educated because say you start a business, right? You need to learn how to manage your business. For example, how to manage your money, you know. But it is helpful. For example, uh, students that want to do law, right? Or students that want to be a scientist or a doctor, veterinarian. Like it helps many people. It
Yeah,
helps many people.
physicists, engineers, right?
Yeah,
Totally.
yeah. At school, it's for sure not pointless. Like there's a point for school. If it's for me, it like learn me like it helped me learn like ABC, like ABCs, multiplying, stuff like that. Stuff that every person needs to know, that every person should know. That's it. It's to educate. But for me, it's to a certain extent because you really don't see like the YouTube university of creators. You really don't see that. So I'm saying that there's a point for college and high school. It's just I don't see my point in college because I there's nothing to teach me from what I want to do. But for other students, there is. So there's a point, and it is helpful for many people. Many people need it. And I mean, it'd be nice to go to college, um, learn some things, learn a lot of things, uh, parties, make a lot of friends, memories.
Social aspect. Yeah.
Uh huh. Exactly. And that's another thing that I have to sacrifice, but I'm willing to do it to serve my purpose here.
Mhm.
Back to
It's not as though you don't have a community. It sounds like you have a church, you have family, you have your group. You said your
yeah,
team. You know.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I do.
To
It's,
to an oh, I'm sorry.
no, no, you're good. You're good. You can continue.
Well, I was gonna, I think, ask you maybe about the thing that you were just about to say, which is like, to what extent, like, do you feel like at all that you're, do you feel like you're growing up too quickly? Is that something that ever crosses your mind?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, very, very quickly. I was just a high schooler that having fun. Just weekends like going to parties, getting home like at 3 in the morning. But like it didn't matter because I was being a high schooler. I was being a kid. I had no responsibilities. It was just get A's and B's in school. Uh, do I play tennis? So do good in tennis. You know, keep your ranking up high in tennis for school. Um, yeah, there really wasn't anything like that I was responsible for because like the house, like my parents obviously cover it, and no responsibilities. And then all of a sudden, like boom, like YouTube's your thing. Like drop everything you have,
Mm.
give up everything you have, like give up your time. Uh, parties because you really can't film parties like when you're like yeah,
Yeah,
you get that
I understand you.
exactly. And yeah, so you have to give up that right now. uh a lot of your social life, and I mean, good thing that I do IRL, meeting in real life, so vlogs, because I can still see people and film with people. But it's different, like off camera with like people, because you can just like hang out
Yeah.
and you can just do whatever you want.
Joke. Yeah, those. Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
exactly. Like you really have to. like focus on camera, like how you can entertain people, but when you're off camera, you're just having fun, not worrying about anything. And yeah, I had to sacrifice a lot of things, many things, just to get to 1K. Just imagine that. Um, Now I'm getting a little off track here. Was I?
No, no, man, no. You are doing exactly right, man. You are literally just like I feel like what you're doing right now is so cool because you're processing your thoughts out loud, and that is vulnerability, and that is cool.
Yeah, yeah, that's great. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, we're growing up too fast. That's I kind of forgot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. But yeah, I went way too fast. Like I kind of realized like I wanted to give everything I had. Like
It just
just
kind of came, just kind of
yeah,
like
just like
lightning.
that, just like that. Because like freshman year of high school, sophomore year, like I just had fun doing my own thing. Uh, and yeah, now I'm a junior, and like every night it's a struggle. Like for example, because like I have to do school still. For example, my
Yeah.
parents say you need to have A's and B's if you want to go film. They told me that. So like for example, one night I was up till I didn't even get any sleep one night. Literally because I had a project due, two projects and like an essay due that night. But I had to finish a video and upload it that same day because like if you don't post consistently on YouTube,
I
then
feel you.
viewers they're just gonna leave you, and you get that. So it was like what like it came to like what's more important, like YouTube and like your umpire, right? Or schoolwork. And for me at that second, it was YouTube, and like I'm proud that I choose YouTube. So I edited all day. So from 8 in the morning, so I woke up and I literally muted all my Zoom classes. Like I was up from like 8 in the morning to about 9 p.m. editing the video. So hours, because like you have to edit, think about how it can be entertaining, and then revision.
That editing like sucks up time too. It just
Yeah,
time flies with editing.
heavy. It's heavy. Yeah, I know. So that
Yeah,
instead
you
of
know it better than I do. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Hours in this chair. Seriously,
Your throne.
literally, yeah, literally my throne.
It looks really comfy. I've got like this wooden piece of crap.
It is comfortable, yeah. S Racer. So if I ever go big and it's that video ever goes big, thank you, S Racer. I appreciate y'all. So yeah, but what I was saying is we're talking about sacrificing. So yeah, so it ended up me editing the video until 9 p.m. But then I had projects due, like massive projects due. So I didn't sleep that night. Seriously, maybe I got like 1 hour of sleep and woke up
Oh,
and then school.
oh.
Yeah, it was dreadful, but it's exhilarating. Like it's the rush. You know what I mean? Like I love that. I love that rush. Like I kept on going. Like I could have just like said, no, you know what? Just like screw it. Like fuck this. Like I'm not gonna do any of this YouTube anymore. YouTube crap. YouTube bullshit. Like I'm just gonna do school. Like why am I stressing myself out? And why am I doing this for like what I get like 300 viewers? Like why am I doing this for 300 people? But like it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter about like the number of like people. It really doesn't matter. It's just like as long as I'm keeping one person entertained, at least one person entertained. That's my job. I'm not even getting paid on YouTube yet as of this recording. I'm not getting paid on YouTube yet because it's 1,000 subscribers and then it's 4,000 watch hours on YouTube. I only have 1,000 subs. I don't have 4,000 watch hours. So people can say you're doing this for money, and I'm not honestly doing it for money. I'm not even getting paid. Sponsors, I turn down to like 9 out of 10 sponsors right now because like every small sponsor is pretty bad. No offense, it's pretty bad. So yeah, I do it because I love it. It's hard. It's very hard, and but I enjoy it honestly, man. Like for me to you, I honestly enjoy it. I enjoy creating, and like you love doing this too, like talking to people.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what for me the content is the thing that keeps me just doing it. I mean, I've done about 160 interviews in 3 months. I'm hearing stories from people all over the world, and that's like your story. Like I see so much of it's just amazing, like how similar people are. Like everyone comes from different perspectives, but the things
Mhm.
that make us similar are vastly more numerous than the things that are different. Like people care about having a purpose. People care um, about doing the right thing. A lot of people are very hard on themselves, and a lot. I mean, really, the main thing that determines where a person is in terms of their idea of self hatred is actually what kind of family they grew up in. You know, I mean, that's from what I've seen is a major determining factor.
Hmm.
And I think it's just from the one thing that I'm getting from all of this, from talking to you, from talking to a bunch of other people, is it's just so important to love yourself, and to really double down on the things that you love,
Yeah.
because that's really all you have. Your parents are gonna, like, hate to be morbid, but our parents are gonna die, and we're born, and then everyone that we know probably right now in our lives, like, things will be vastly different 20 years from now. After
Yeah.
that, things will be vastly different 40 years from now, and we're living our own lives, so we have to do what makes sense for us, and do it in a loving way, in a way that brings people together. And for you, I feel like this content that you're creating, and for me, like, it's bringing people together. It's showing the humanity in things, and that, for me, that's what I double down on. You know what I mean? But,
Hmm.
um, I'm interested in, I've asked people these. We did get to this the other day, and it won't take long. But I wrote like a bunch of like these questions. There are a lot of them. They're 45, but I only ask 3 questions per person or so. So pick 3 numbers between 1 and 45, and I'll ask you those questions.
Perfect. All right, 3 numbers. Yeah, I can. I gotta edit a video, but I can stay on for like 20 minutes, something like that.
Oh, we're gonna end the video.
No, 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 no. Like I
Oh,
can stay
oh
on
yeah,
for like.
yeah, yeah. This will take like 10 minutes, dude,
Okay, perfect, perfect.
or as
Yeah,
long as you'd like to. Yeah.
15, 15. That's fine. Okay. 3 numbers. So from 1 to 45.
Mhm.
All right, all right. I'm gonna do two.
2.
Uh, and 22.
Okay. Wow. Twos.
Yeah, that's my favorite numbers. Um, and 10. Yeah, those three.
2, 22, and 10. All right. Okay. Number 2.
Okay.
Define hatred.
Oof. Damn, we're going deep, man. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. These are not like questions. I don't think.
All right.
They're
Define
not.
define hatred. Wow, I never thought hatred. Something that can be caused upon yourself, something that you can cause to someone else, something that can make someone feel a certain way, something that can make someone feel disappointed in themselves, someone that can make someone hate themselves, something that can make people not want to live anymore. It's something very powerful. Think of it as like a power, and it can really, if you use it, if you use hatred, it comes at a cost. It can come at someone taking their own life, or never feeling the same way. It can really take a toll on a person. Hatred. That's why I never want to be a part of hate. That's why I've never, honestly, like, on the bottom of my heart, like, I've always said it, like, I've never hated anyone. If it's something, it always comes to disappointment. But I never want to hate anyone, because imagine just someone telling you like I hate you. You know what I mean? Like, and them actually meaning it. Like, that can change someone. Like, 3 words can, like, because you can't take it back. Like, once it's out there, like, it's there. Those words, it can really change a person. Like, it can change their lives. So It's not pretty. It's not pretty. Yeah.
Great, man.
Yeah.
Great, dude. Yeah. All right, 22.
Okay.
Here's another light one. You'll like this one.
Okay.
What is your purpose?
That's a good question. Purpose. My purpose. I can just say like a YouTuber, but there's more to that.
Yeah.
Purpose.
That's a cop out. Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Um, Motivate people. It's to motivate people because uh I don't know if you know this actually, but with what I want to do, or not just me in general, YouTube. I've been reading, studying a lot, YouTube, and it's proven that it's harder to become a successful YouTuber than it is to make it to the NBA. I just picture that, and the NBA is it's pretty hard to make it to the NBA. So imagine YouTube. So there's a lot of people just like for example, oh, okay. So, as I said earlier, I got about 1,000 subscribers, and once you get 1,000 subs, you can access the story feature on YouTube. So you can post stories, and I searched up how to access that today, and there were so many comments on the video saying like, "Oh, I'm never gonna make it. Why am I even here?" Like, there's so many people that just like, I just give up. Like, they have no motivation to just try to get 1,000. You know what I mean? And it sucks for me to see that. Like there's no one there to motivate them, to push them, to make them succeed in life. Because there's not a lot of people that can make themselves feel motivated to do something. Like me, even for me, it's like sometimes honestly it's hard to motivate myself, but I do it. And I'm just strong minded, like not trying to flex or anything. I'm
No,
just
no,
minded.
no. Well,
Yeah.
I think just to throw this in there too, like that it sounds like you come from a pretty supportive environment. You
Yeah.
know, your parents seems like they're pretty loving. They're at least semi-supportive. You have a church, you have
Uh,
a team.
mhm.
So a lot of people don't have would be lucky
Exactly.
to have all
Yeah.
those.
So they need they're not as lucky as I am. So they need help. And that's what I want to do. I want to help. Like I want to my purpose, okay? It's to motivate people to do what they want to do. If they're embarrassed to do it, but they love it, just fucking do it. Like the only person like stopping them is themselves if you really think about it. Like no one else. It's just them. Like just do it. Shout out Nike. But yeah, just do it. Literally.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, for example, okay, if you have people that like are teens, right? Like if you see like a hot girl, right, just like walking down the mall, and you want her, like or just even like just try like get her snap or Insta or number or something like that, and you just like you want her, but there's fear, and you're too afraid to do it, and you just let her walk by. Like I guarantee you, like she's gonna be running on your mind for like probably like a week or a month, and you're gonna regret it. Like live life with like no regrets. Like
With abandon. Yeah.
mhm. Like and they need encouragement because sometimes maybe it's like their wingman, like yo go do it, go talk to her, something like that. But I mean I can't physically drive to like wherever that guy lives in New York and say yo go talk to her and then come back. I can't do that. Like I can't do that. I mean
Yeah.
actually, but I can't do that. So what I'm trying to do is take advantage of social media, YouTube, encourage people to do it. Like just do it because like uh it can even be embarrassing for 16-year-olds to do YouTube. It's something different. People think it's weird when you do something different out of the ordinary. You get that?
Mm,
Like if you don't follow in with the crowd, you're weird. But
mm.
no, it's just you're just different from the rest. That's a good thing because you stand
Great.
out.
It's a beautiful thing, right?
Yeah,
Talk
exactly.
about diversity. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I just want to spread the message that like no one no one can stop you. It's just yourself. Like I want to encourage them. So yeah, That's it. My purpose is to encourage people.
Dude,
Yeah.
your answer for your purpose is actually the answer to your last question, number 10, which is what's your
Okay.
best advice?
My best advice.
I mean,
Just do it, bro. Like seriously. Like just do it. Like you only live once. Like people say like life is short. You just gotta do more. Like you really just gotta do more in life. And it's just that simple. At the end of the day, you're gonna die. You better done everything you wanted. Because that's like your one life. You're not gonna reincarnate. I don't think so.
who
I mean,
knows?
well, I
Yeah.
mean, we'll see. But let's just say we don't know. Like
Yeah.
we don't
Let's
know.
say you don't. Let's say you don't. Then what?
Yeah, exactly. So just don't live life with regrets. Just do it. Like it's that simple. Just literally do it. And
Yeah. Don't let fear control your life, you know?
exactly. Because if you do, you're gonna regret so many things. So
That's why people are so filled with hatred, I think. You know what I mean? Like,
mhm.
they hate themselves for not doing something earlier on in life or for some, and then it piles up.
Yeah, yeah. Fear can play a big role in life. Like my biggest fear is heights. But like even though I did it once, I went cliff diving, and even though I kind of hurt my neck, I still did it. So
Wow.
yeah, when I landed in the water, like my neck kind of went like back, just like that. So then I really couldn't like move it. Then everyone's like, "Go again!" Like, no, dude, I genuinely can't jump, or else I'll really mess up my neck this time. But I did it, and that's like my biggest fear. I'll be like, or physical fears,
Yeah,
heights.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
There's like outside world, but then there's like inner world. There's like
yeah,
what is your like I feel like fear
yeah.
of rejection is a thing.
Mm-hmm,
Fear of
mm-hmm,
rejection, fear of success, and fear of vulnerability, are all big ones for me,
mm-hmm.
at least,
Yeah,
and they all manifest themselves in different ways and I think most people have those same things. It just manifests differently for each person.
yeah,
And control, relinquishing control. The whole world is like everything seems almost out of our control. Like there is an important thing to be able to go out and do what we love, but like I don't control when my mom or dad are going to die. I don't control if I'm going to get hit by a car on my way to the grocery store.
yeah.
Being able to relinquish that idea of that I have control of everything is scary for me. So um, that's a whole nother, that's a whole nother conversation. So I think that's about it, Sergio. Is there one last thing that you would like to say to the people watching out there? Last
Sure.
words?
Yeah. If you guys feel like it, if you feel like you want to support a new movement, it'd be dope for y'all to come check me out. Uh,
Sergio edits. I'm going to put that in the
I
description.
actually changed it today, actually,
Yeah.
to Sergio Avila. I want to put my whole name out there right now. So yeah, it's Sergio Avila. I think you know how to spell that, right? S E
I
R
think
G.
it's on your
Yeah,
tag.
literally right there in my tag, Sergio Avila.
Perfect.
It'd be great if you guys can come, just hang out with me. Like it'd be really cool. I'd be lucky to have you guys seriously, and and just do it, boys and girls. If there's a girl watching or boys,
Actually, apparently my audience is mainly women, which
really.
is interesting. Yeah. So
Okay. Oh, on studios, does it say that?
mhm.
Okay. Yeah, mine is like 70% guys, 30% girls.
Just interesting because I mostly talk with men. I don't know how women are watching this, but
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I have no
no,
idea.
everyone needs help with some motivation. Everyone is.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, it was awesome talking to you. If you ever want to, chat again, and maybe a few months down the line or something, if you want to like vent or talk or whatever,
Mhm.
like totally down for that. So yeah, I'll post this. It'll be up soon, and I'll take that other video down.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'll shout this out. I'll shout this video out to help you out.
Thanks,
I get
man, dude. I appreciate that.
like 400 views on Snap. So I mean, we'll see how it does. We'll see how it does. I'll
Yeah,
get you.
man. Anything is appreciated, dude. I really, yeah, I like that a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, no, thank you for having me. Seriously, I appreciate it. You
It
know.
was a nice talk. You know, you're smart. You're a smart guy, and you're fucking motivated. I mean, for 16 years old, that's insane. Just for any human being, for anyone, like, you know, you have a passion.
Yeah, amen. I love it. I
Sure.
just I just love it. I'm just gonna follow my heart. Yeah.
Cool, dude. All right. Well, till next time. All right.
Yes, sir. All right, take
All
it
right,
easy,
man.
man.
I'll see you later, dude. Bye.